What's going on, guys and gals? We're back with some Red Dead Redemption, but this time online. I've yet to play this, so I honestly have no idea how this is going to go on or work or what have you. But I figure it's going to be quite a bit like GTA Online, you know, because that's basically what it's created off of. GTA's foundation of this kind of online experience. So, I assume the first thing we're going to do is go into creating our character. I'm going to go for more of a well, at first I was thinking I wanted to do like kind of an old man, you know, like a bad butt on old man with a nice scruffy beard and stuff. No, but now I'm thinking, you know, like a nice built dude, not average, just like a barely above average, and not too athletic, but you know, just a nice dude. He could be thoughtful good or chaotic evil. Just depends on what kind of day he's having, you know.
Here they are. Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, let's get you in there then. I'm gonna need your details.
What's something super good but western? Oh, well, yep, there it is. Daryl O'Hare. That's the name I wanted. I was thinking about it earlier. Trying to create one. Let's see.
Take the time and get this right.
We're gonna make him
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime
age
soon.
32. With an athletic kind of.
We're gonna need a fair record. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you. You know, the way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay, then. Yep.
I'm gonna probably start them out with some long hair just so eventually we can still cut it. But give him some nice but kind of scraggly, you know. I'm feeling one of these two. I just can't think of which one I like more. Because they're both kind of odd, longer, scragglish hairs. I think we gotta go with this one. I wish I could give him some more than stubble, but not as much as all these other ones. So I guess we'll start out as an okay beard. Alright. I didn't realize my mic was still unmuted, but Here's old Daryl O'Hare. He's getting older, he's scraggly, but he's Daryl. He's done some stupid things in his life. Growing up with 3 brothers. He's never shot a man. Well, never killed a man. He has shot a man. He just got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time and happened to get arrested. He is not guilty for what he is charged of. And he's gonna figure out why he was here. That's my backstory there.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake.
You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education. Good day, gentlemen. Oh.
No, I'm not. I know I'm not the only one that saw those horses gliding up across that hill.
What are your names?
Jenkins.
Oh, that's weird. I did play a little bit of this earlier, if you can't tell. That's why the name was already preset. But what's really neat is you start out on a random location.
Boys get paid a salary.
Last time I was in a completely different place.
Whether these people escape or not, your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse.
Gosh, they didn't park nearly this far away at the other location. It's really neat. I love the randomization.
Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? Good.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the Dakota River to our right now, so Horseshoe Overlook should be coming up to our left pretty soon.
Or try and start a new one. We'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with, and there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too.
Kill. Why does I got XP for a kill? I didn't kill anything. But if I'm talking out loud to people online, I guess I'll be talking more like this. You know, to fit in character.
Just up here. There's the canyon. Get your horse.
Huh. Seems really close to Horseshoe Overlook. This may actually be it. Oh,
Come
weird.
on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it. I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Hawley, please show our guests to their tents to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. There, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
I honestly don't mind the worn flat cap on him. I've always hated the plantation hat. But if I go with one, it'll probably be this current hat. What? Do I not get a choice with him between the trench coat and the leather jacket? That's weird. Last time I did. I didn't get far last time, that's why I'm basically saying that I didn't play, but... Huh. I mean, I guess I can still make do. Just a little odd that it would be so different. Oh! Yeah, see, that's different too.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man.
Now why are my
still in
fingers
contact
clipping through that? They should know better than that by
all
now.
I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck. Get on to the station. It's not too far.
yourselves.
Evening, partner.
You got a problem? What is it?
It's a very interesting way for them to do that. Because you can't speak, you can't greet them like Arthur can. Really? Hello? Hi.
You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little...
Sounds a little creepy, but okay.
And they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in Cumberland Forest. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
I must say that is one of the most awkward waving emotes I've ever seen. The nodding head just isn't good enough. It's so way too subtle. It's something in between raising your hand as high as possible, creepily waving it, and subtly nodding your head. I wonder if I can rob this. Oh, no, there's stuff in front of the door. I'm just trying to hurry and get as much money as I can. Sorry if you can hear my dog. I assume you can.
it, friend. Here, take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for now. I'll probably be back on later. But I'm gonna head off for a little while. Thank you for anybody that joined me. So this was fun and interesting. Good at beginning, I'd say.